Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I just wanted to give you a heads up and let you know that this video is just a little bit longer than some of them, but you're really going to learn a lot if you start watching a lot of the longer videos. There's a lot of stuff in there, little nuances, corrections that I'm giving students that you won't get from some of those shorts. And I know lately I've been creating a lot of bit longer videos. Believe it or not, I get more requests for those. I know the shorts, they jump up in numbers because people can click them quick and just watch a quick video. But if you really want to learn something, watch some of the longer videos because I'll go into explanation of what my student's doing wrong. You'll hear his corrections. You'll see it from my perspective. And then when you come in, if you're taking the training, you're going to have a lot more experience because it's already in your mind. And then, of course, I have the 3 videos that I think are crucial for every student to watch before he comes in. How to launch a powered paraglider, Captain Kurt style, how to taxi, and how to land. There's 3 different videos that you'll want to learn before you come in. Sometimes it's great to watch those videos and kind of play them over. Michael, how many times did you play some?
Each of them at least 20 times.
Honestly, and it really paid off because he had skills that were a little bit, actually quite a bit above average with the way that he turned, with his throttle control and different little things. It was much easier for me to teach him. He didn't have the distraction of everything going on around him that a video can offer. But again, we don't want to use videos as a way to train. A video can't be out in the field tell you what your bad habits are. And Michael, you can tell, yeah, there's bad habits. You will.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have them. And so I'm able to point that out to you. And there's so many gaps that you don't know about. So don't try to use my videos to train yourself. But I just want to warn you, this video is a little bit longer. But watch it, learn from it. I've made some other ones. Click on it. Watch our new product, The Beast, and enjoy the video. God bless you.
All right, here he is doing his touch and goes. Looking good. Jill would be very proud of you. Your wife. There you go. Nice, smooth. Oh, that was a little hard. You didn't have enough flare. Just taxi it, just taxi it. Taxi it, taxi it, taxi it, taxi it. Get it under control. It's still oscillating, so don't take it off yet. There it is, there it is. Go, 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 go. All right, nice job. Right turn around. Get on that throttle. Come out of the turn slow. Come out of the turn slow. Beautiful. All right. Take it off. Let's do another one. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see you taxi that thing all the way across the field. Nice smooth landing. Nice save. Nice save. Well, easy. Don't go. Get it under control. Steer your front wheel towards me. Taxi it. There you go. You retrieved it. Just tiny little corrections to get it back on track. It's not ready yet, so don't hit it. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Now it is. Go. Stay on it. 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 Don't panic. Don't try to correct it. I'm seeing you correct it. Okay. A little bit of right brake, right brake, right brake, right brake, right. Keep the right brake there. Yeah. It'll straighten itself out. Okay, right turn back towards me. It'll straighten itself out. It'll straighten itself out. Let's do another one. That kind of sucked. Don't be nervous. Sit down. Bring it in. Bring it in nice. That's Michael DeLon up there, making a touch and go here, getting some of that taxiing control that they need. Michael DeLon and his wife Jill. Hopefully we'll get her flying someday. I don't think she has any interest in it, but once she sees how good her husband's doing, maybe she'll take a tandem ride with him someday. Looking good. Watch this touch and go he does. Watch how smooth. Watch how smooth. Look at that braking. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And he sets it down and he just taxis. Easy. Look at that. Barely doing anything, and it gives you the best response. Now watch this. He's going to roll it right on again and take right off again. Look at him go. Look at, and watch the compensation for keeping on heading. The torque was taking him to the left, but he compensates by raising his left hand just a little bit. Go straight, get some altitude, stay on heading. Okay, we don't need that much throttle anymore. And ease it down and left turn it back towards me, Maverick. Woo! Look at that turn. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Unbelievable. Michael Delan. Beautiful, beautiful flying, man. Nice turns, nice throttle control. Every now and then he goes a little wonky on us with a couple of things, but that's to be expected. But he is doing far above average. Far above the average. This guy's got some skills already. Looking good. Good job, man. Good job. Let me hear a big yeehaw. He's the cowboy in the sky, baby. Look at him. All right, do another one. So, Michael Delan just landed, and he drove his, he taxied it all the way across the entire field here at Carver Field, and landed it right up by the front door. I told him to taxi it all the way to the front door. Let me see what I can do here. Hold on a second. His wing bag was falling off the front of my four-wheeler. But we're going to get his response. We did a lot of things. Touch and goes. We'd come up for a high flight. And we're just going to get his response about the entire thing and let him ramble and tell you what. Okay, so come on in and tell me your thought. We did a lot today. We've got the, he's flying his Beast and his air design. So we got a lot done today. We went up for some high flights. We did a ton of touch and goes. He made about 8 flights this morning, which was really nice. Maybe even more than that. But and then taxied it the full length of Carver's Field. Laid it down right where he wanted to.
The taxiing, the control in the taxiing is the key to takeoff. That's what I've learned is you've got to be able to control that wing, be patient, and once the wings get set, then take it. And then the feeling of being up there is unbelievable, especially on a beautiful day like today. But when you told me I was, what, a half a mile up?
Yeah,
you just look at the panoramic view and being able to feel the wind direction when you're flying because of the ground speed was amazing. But the touch and goes, practicing those, helps a tremendous amount to really understand and feel that wing.
Yeah, it's a balance between your speed, being steady on that throttle, and the right amount of brake. Too much brake yanks the wing behind you if the speed's not there to hold it there. But then if you go too much speed, it starts lifting off, and then, you know.
But it's just little corrections, because I noticed my wing on one was kind of pulling back, and so I had to add just a little bit of speed, and it just popped right back in place. So
yep.
Little tiny corrections. You keep saying that. I experienced it this morning.
Yeah, and that's why I like to get to the touch and goes. The touch and goes really give that guys, but they don't have to worry about bringing the wing up like a launch. But the secret is we want to take everybody or take every launch like it's just a taxi. We just get in the mind frame that we're not really taking off. The fear will come out of you, especially if you're a newbie. You don't have your situation awareness yet, and you're a little bit nervous. But if you just treat it like, hey, I'm just taxiing, and get in that mind, because essentially that's all you want to do, and you never want to roll. You turn it into a launch, but you always treat every launch like a taxi, and your mind will be in the right place that it won't, have you all nervous and panicky because you're not launching. I'm not launching. I'm just taxiing. I'm just not launching. I'm just going to taxi. If the taxi goes good, man, then I'll think about a launch. But you want to stretch that thing out. Everyone's, oh, how fast can it get off the ground? I want to get off the grass. How fast can these climb? I'm not trying to clear the tree line. I never pick a field that's like a bowling alley. I pick something I can turn around in. So, everybody thinks, oh, I'm going to go foot launch. I can get off the ground quick. Well, why do you want to get off the ground quicker? And not only that, the only way a foot launcher can get off the ground quicker is if he goes out there with wind. And then flying in wind isn't even fun. The most rewarding time to fly is in the morning when there's dead air, and in the evening when there's dead air, you go every direction fast. It's smooth, it's bumpy, the pucker factor is low, and it's more fun. But foot launchers start flying in wind because trying to run with 50 to 60 pounds on your back and get a wing above your head And if they have a failed launch, they know that they've got to unhook their wing, unhook their motor, unhook their harness, get out of all their straps, their leg straps, their chest straps, their suspension, get out, fix the wing, get back in the harness, get back in the suspension, get back in the motor, connect up to the wing. They're a 20-minute setback. With a Trike, you got a 2-minute setup. You undo your one seatbelt, you get, well, with ours, we've got a real seatbelt. We don't have this strap, we don't have the straitjacket. And so anyways, we pop that out, we go fix the wing, we try it again. It's no big deal. If the taxi's not going good, who gives a crap? It's a 2-minute setup. Kill the motor, lay it down, reposition your 3-point system, the wind, the pilot, the center of the wing, and just turn that thing back into another launch, another attempt. You got runway left. But very proud of Michael. It was pretty incredible. He just matched it RPM for RPM. There was no pull to the left at all, and there was no pull to the right where he was overcompensating. And when you get that skill down, you will actually just glide straight up into the air because you're doing it. It's becoming one. You blend the two together and it becomes one. And man, that one that you had, I'm telling you,
It felt good too.
It did.
Because when you come off the ground and you're going like this, it's unsettling at first, right?
Yeah.
But when I came off that one and you were saying that was perfect, it's like, that felt so good.
Yeah, and listen, that rocking won't cause a collapse. I mean,
Oh,
you've seen me do insane wing overs here. You see the one wing overs where I was going totally sideways to the wing. It won't collapse, but we like to teach you control. And then, not only that, but then when you came out of your turn, the turn was so perfect, there was absolutely no rocking. Coming out of turns is something that students usually have a hard time with, because what they do is they tend to let up too quickly on that brake. They're pulling the turn, centrifugal force is pulling you out, and then they come up too quick on their brake when they come out of the turn, and so there's nothing there. It has to rock and rock and rock. But you want to keep that resistance on that brake while you let up slowly, and let it come out. And man, then they just come right back under, and pretty soon you won't even have to think about it. You can pull a turn so tight that the wing is literally vertical, sideways, and you're out here, and you'll swing down and stop it right at 6 o'clock, because you'll know how to do that with your braking and how to release that pressure slowly. And these are the baby steps that we teach here at Flight Junkies, taking you step by step. We had him go up, take his hands off the steering. We had him hang his feet down. We had him shut his eyes, I call it the 10-second trick. And we shut their eyes. What was that like? You didn't.
That was unbelievable. It was really weird at first with your eyes closed going, all right, I got it. This thing's got it. And then when you open your eyes, you see the sun coming up, and the vista, the view was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and it's like a shock to your system. You're like, wow. But your aircraft was flying the whole time your eyes are shut. You feel the wind over your face. You see nothing but darkness.
Yeah.
Your feet are hanging there in what's darkness because your eyes are shut. It's like flying in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden you flick those eyes open. But it teaches you to trust your machine and me.
Yeah, it does, because the machine wants to fly. And if I'll just relax, and that was something I kept telling myself, just relax, stop just it'll fly by itself.
It really does. It really does. But some of these guys, and I tell them this, we teach this in ground schooling, I demonstrate flights, but once they get a little rock, they go into a panic. I'm like, don't worry about that. We've been working with him, teaching him, teaching him how to get out of that rocking. But if I just had a button that would make the student pass out, he would drop the toggle so it would immediately stop getting input from side to side, and it would level out like a pendulum, and his hand would come off the throttle. So the throttle, on and off the throttle, gets him rocking frontward to backwards and diving, and then right and left on the brakes gets him going sideways. And when they get into a little panic, they go into a combination of the front and back and the side to side, and then they really start to get scared, and it starts increasing, kind of like when you're kicking your feet on like a swing set. You only have to give it the same amount of input, but it keeps increasing with the amount of the pendulum and the timing of it. And so when they don't know what they're doing, they can actually make it worse. And one thing that some guy said, he doesn't teach his students how to stop the rocking. I do, but I teach them after I get them up in the air. What I teach them on the first few flights is, if they leave the ground rocking, don't try to do anything, because that's a lot safer than having them try to remember. Now wait, do I pull the left? Do I do the left? When I'm pulling this way and I'm swinging this way, do I pull the right? I don't want them having their mind clouded. I just say do nothing, let it rock. We'll get some altitude, and then I'll show you how to stop that rocking. So I do teach them how to do that. And in our syllabus, we cover all of these topics: maintenance of the equipment, where you're going to go, the rules, the regulations, and you got what it takes to remember this stuff, and you always have a reference point of all the videos.
I've always got a reference point. I've always got a phone number to Captain Kirk, right? And it's just always going over the syllabus again, yes.
Well, guys, I sure do appreciate you checking in. Hit the subscribe button below. If there's any questions you have, give me a call. My phone's line, we don't run it through a secretary or anything like that. If you've got questions, all right, if you're sick, you want to talk to the doctor. You don't want to talk to the doctor's mother or his secretary. You want to talk to that guy. So if you want, give me a call. I love chatting with guys on the phone. I love emails. I love texts. Just tell me who your name is and what I can do for you. If you've been trained somewhere else and you need more training, come on. We'll show you some different techniques that you may not know about. And if you watch my videos, you're gonna learn a lot. You really will. Some of them are just about stuff, you know. And we run it on more of on a personal level here than we do like a business, and we like to run it like family. Michael's been with us. I think you've been taken care of pretty good. Taking care of you a little bit.
Been taken really good. Took me to a great restaurant yesterday. Had some amazing chicken and greens. Those collard greens.
Oh my gosh, those were insane. Yeah. This morning we had a great morning here at Carver's Field, and 8 or 9 flights in one shot. It was really strange to have only one student this week, because we had like 10 last week. We had 5 the week before, and now we do have another load coming in. We've just been waiting for these beasts to come out of the factory, and they are coming out tomorrow. Most of them, there's just a couple left that got in late. Virginia and Mr. Plummer, your unit's coming as well. I think that's it. And so all these units are coming out, and we're going to get these guys trained before we head down to Florida, and we're down there all year. So we train year round, and if you can't come to us and you need somebody to come out to you, we'll do that. And if you didn't buy your equipment here, you can still get training. We do charge for it if you didn't buy from us. If you do, you get unlimited training. Even if you just buy one piece of equipment, a wing, a motor, a trike, you get unlimited free training for life. We don't want you to try to train yourself. We don't want you to try to train your kids. If you bought a whole package, we'll train your whole family. And anywhere else, they charge about $3,500, $4,500, and they only give you about a week of training. So ours is unlimited. We want you to get enough, and we want you to get the right training. And my methods are good. I screw up a lot of other stuff in life, but I'm really good at flying, and I'll teach you the right way. I'll teach you the little things that you won't learn anywhere else, and we'll take the time. So God bless you guys. Trust Christ today if you haven't, and make him number one in your life. God bless you.